Konbawa to you all, good afternoon. So I came today with my chapter review for Bleach 533, called Everything But the Rain, Part 6, The Gravitation. So this chapter picks on when the last one ended, with Aizen, Kaname, Gin, Ishin, and with the image of Masaki blowing up the head of White, the Olo. Um, then we have a panel, very interesting panel, but I don't fully understand what this means because after Masaki, blow up the head of White, all the apparently the white stuff that was inside the hollow began to pour out. And I'm watching again the panel, and it appears that it intends to, in some way, devour Masaki. It is strange. However, then we see Ishin going to help, and on the next page we see a huge explosion at the beginning of the page, and then we see Kaname saying it blew up, and the white hollow is dead apparently. So then we go to a page where we already see a small part about it when everything but the rain started. It's the moment when Masaki goes to Ishin, that apparently was wounded both by the slash of Aizen, both also from wounds received during the fight with White, and then because Ishin saved Masaki because he blocked the explosion of White, and that is the reason why he is on the ground. Um, then we go to they start to talk. Masaki, uh, before presenting herself, wonders if she should say she is a Quincy, and ponders what reaction Ishin will have. In any case, she says she, like we have already saw at the start of Everything But Rain, she presents herself as Masaki, a Quincy. The reaction of Quincy, of Ishin, is interesting. He is kinda happy, and for meeting a Quincy for the first time. Um, then she proceeds to heal him. At the next page, we see both Ryuken and Katagiri. Katagiri apparently is transporting a shield. I don't know if it's. I do. In a panel, you do see that Ryuken. I don't know. It can be a bow, not a bow. Something. Ryuken changed his clothes, and he is carrying something on his back. A shame that we did not see the full attire of Ryuken, but I will assume that what Ryuken is on these bags and what maybe Katagiri brings along are all parts of the Reishi armor he speaked earlier. Then Ryuken proceeds to say that there is no problem and that all is fine with Masaki, so no issues. Understood. and to the maid, obviously, and Katagiri says yes. So then we have again the group of Aizen, Kaname, Gin, Aizen return her to the lab. Kanami is real pissed off because Light was destroyed, and he is frustrated because the interference of a Quincy um, damaged the holo. That his goal apparently was to holofy Shinigamis. However, Zen comes and says, "Oh, no, don't worry about it. It was unexpected. However, unexpected is not bad. It's quite interesting. Let's just watch it," and so on, so on. Then he proceeds also to say that this holo was created from a dead Shinigami soul. I have an idea or a speculation about what soul could maybe, but I will develop it a little better in a future preview, because I don't think that this everything but rain will end now, at least for now. But Aizen is quite interested and excited to see what will come from this kind of unexpected situation. Then we got Ishin again in Soul Society. He goes to the Captain Commander headquarters to report what happened. The Captain Yamamoto in some way commends him for taking action and preventing further deaths, and because the balance was not disturbed a lot, and Yamamoto says that this time he will overlook the violation of the rules. So this could be one of the situations that could made Ishin be exiled or punished or something like that, but this did not happen. So Ishin says thanks. We have Kurozuchi again, the usual stuff about it when it is related to Wallace. Why you did not bring the body and something like that. Okay. Then Yamamoto asks last question to Ishin if he does not want to report anything more, and he says no, but he was thinking in Masaki. Then we saw Masaki at school. She was thinking about Ishin and worry if he will return safety to Soul Society or not. And she is kinda bummed because she wanted to ask Ishin's name, but she did not. At the same time, we see a parallel situation with Ishin on Society thinking about Masaki. And in the end of his thinking, he says that perhaps he should visit her to say a proper thank you to her for the help she gave him. Then we have again Masaki coming from school with school colleagues, and they are talking about how exciting is living with Ryuken, and he's pretty and girl talk. Then Masaki feels kind of strange and bumps into a guy. Initially, we don't know who he is. She simply says sorry, and the guy is, oh, okay, no problem at all, etc. Then when Masaki continues with his friends. We have a last panel, and the guy that she bumped on was Urahara. That right at the end of the chapter uh, looks at her in a strange way. Kinda sinister, and but also interesting. It's a weird look. Probably he sensed something about the reaction of the Olo, because I must recall you that Kaname says that the objective of White was to Olofy Shinigamis. In this case, it was a Quincy. He attacked, and I think that during the explosion, even with the help of Ishin and having in mind that in the last chapter he did bite Masaki, I guess by this time the thing that Urahara might be sensing after bumping into Masaki was that Olo Reiatsu was inside her or around her or something like that appears to me. Um, Predictions for next chapter. I will not give any because this video it was quite long. I tried to do a different review this time. I was actually talking about the chapter. Don't know if you like in this way more or on my usual way. But this chapter does not add a lot of history. In my opinion, it is just a transition chapter from one action to a future action. I think that the flashback in the list will continue for in the least one or two more chapters, I think, and then maybe we will return to the plot line. Well, this is my review for Bleach 533 chapter. Hope you enjoy. Stay well. Peace.